They called him useless, a disgrace to his bloodline, a failure born into a legendary ninja clan. But what they didn't know was that the clan's most forbidden power had already chosen him. In a world ruled by powerful ninja clans, your bloodline is your destiny. If you are born strong, you rise through the ranks, hailed as a prodigy. But if you are born weak, you are an inconvenience, a stain to be erased from history. And this boy, he was the weakest of them all. He possessed no visible talent. His chakra control was non-existent. He had zero combat instinct. Even the revered clan elders would turn away when he passed, unable to meet his gaze. They treated him like a ghost, a shameful secret they wished would just disappear, because the clan harbored a much deeper secret, a prophecy that had been sealed away for generations, spoken only in hushed, fearful whispers. It was a paradox that terrified them. When the weakest child is born, the god ninja awakens. This prophecy was the clan's greatest fear, and its ultimate, forgotten hope. For centuries, they had worked to prevent it, ensuring every heir was powerful, every child a warrior. They had forgotten its true meaning, twisting it into a curse rather than a blessing. And now, the prophecy was unfolding right before their eyes, embodied in a child they had already condemned. The boy's life was a cycle of endless torment. During training sessions, he was used as a human punching bag, beaten until he could barely stand. During clan trials, he was the target of mockery and cruel jokes, publicly shamed by children half his age who surpassed him in every way. The whispers followed him everywhere, sharp as daggers. He should have been killed at birth. Some would mutter, he brings dishonor to us all. They did everything in their power to break his spirit, to grind him into dust. Yet, with every blow he endured, every time his life was pushed to the brink of extinction, something was watching. Something ancient and impossibly powerful, a consciousness slumbering within the very foundations of the clan. It observed his suffering, it felt his despair, and it was waiting. It wasn't just watching, it was testing him, measuring his will to survive against the crushing weight of his reality. Every moment of pain was a step closer to an awakening they couldn't possibly comprehend. Deep beneath the clan's sprawling grounds, hidden from all but the most forbidden texts, lies a secret shrine. This place is the heart of the clan's power, sealed away from even the clan leader. Its activation isn't tied to strength or intelligence. The shrine responds to only one condition, one specific key. It can only be opened by the one soul who has absolutely nothing left to lose. The one who has stared into the abyss and found it staring back. And so, during a routine mission he was sent on, as mere bait the inevitable happened. Ambushed, outnumbered, and left for dead by his own clansmen, the boy's life faded. As his heart beat its final rhythm and his vision turned to black, the ancient seal deep within the earth finally shattered. In that moment of absolute despair, the god ninja power, dormant for a millennium, felt a flicker of life that matched its own. And it responded. The transformation was instantaneous and terrifying. His fatal wound sealed over in a flash of golden light, leaving behind unmarked skin. His senses exploded outwards, expanding beyond any human limit. He could hear the frantic heartbeat of his enemies from a mile away, see the flutter of a moth's wings in the dark. Time itself seemed to bend to his will, slowing to a crawl as his attackers became frozen statues in his perception. He didn't need to learn techniques, they were already there, flooding his mind. It was as if his body had always known how to move, how to strike, how to kill. This wasn't learning, it was remembering. Back at the clan compound, the elders felt a tremor that shook them to their very souls. A wave of unimaginable power washed over the entire territory, a power they recognized from their most sacred and feared legends. Panic erupted. They scrambled for ancient scrolls, their hands trembling as they unrolled texts that hadn't been seen in 1,000 years. The truth was there, written in faded ink. Only one person in the entire history of their clan had ever wielded this divine power, the clan's founder, the original god ninja himself. The horrifying realization dawned on them. This boy, this failure they had scorned, wasn't just strong. He wasn't just a prodigy, he was the chosen heir. He was the reincarnation, the one meant to fulfill the final, terrifying part of the prophecy. He was destined to either rule the clan for eternity, leading them to an age of unprecedented glory, or destroy it completely, wiping their existence from the face of the earth. Their first instinct was fear. Their second was a desperate need for control. They tried to command him, to leash this divine power with the same pathetic rules and traditions they had used to oppress him. They demanded he kneel, that he obey. But divine power does not answer to cowards. It does not bow to tyrants. As they surrounded him, barking orders and making threats, the boy simply looked at them. And for the first time in their long, arrogant lives, the clan elders felt true, abject terror. They finally realized their cataclysmic mistake. They hadn't raised a weapon they could wield. They had raised a judgment upon themselves. They had called him useless. They had humiliated him. They had tried to kill him. And now ... they kneel. The age of the God Ninja has returned, and the world will never be the same. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter. See you next time.